So the major features in this is that, let's go out of this. I'm going to go into this. You can see here that we can swipe to different remote controls, and this can then be a universal remote control, and it can also be a remote control for controlling your PC or Mac through direct pointing. So if I go here, you can see here that exactly where I point is where the cursor goes. Now what's nice about this is an extension of my finger. If I shake this all about, do whatever I want, it's still always going to point to exactly where I am pointing. So it's not like a gyro based mouse, for instance. It's a lot like the Nintendo Wii in that regard, but it's a little bit more precise. And okay, so now you can now we can go. If you want to have a wireless keyboard in your lap, you have it right here. You can just start typing, and it'll be like sitting with a wireless keyboard in your lap. If you go out of this, let me go to a different remote here, and say I want to control my media center. So I'm going to go here, and this is my media center remote. Now, as it starts up, you can see here I can click on channels. Let me go to my video. It's going to say cancel. I don't have any internet connection. Go to my music. Now I'm in my music. I can just point to the things that I'm interested in listening to, and immediately click on it instead of having to go right, down, select. So now I can listen to that, and I can go swipe over here and do volume up and adjust the volume. So it's very easy. And over here, I can just hold it like this, and it becomes a full USB QWERTY keyboard. I can, let me stop this, kill it, let's go there. And then you can also use it as a PowerPoint presentation device, but what I'll show you real quick is the using it as an IR remote, okay? So I'm going to go out of this here and go to an IR remote. I'm going to go into a different view here, IR remote, that's that one. And you can see we have a little radio down there, so if I try to control that radio, I can turn the volume up, you know, do all the things that you would normally do with an IR remote. Now, if we don't have the IR remote in our library, you can create your own IR remote. So we'll go out of, again, I'm going to go down to the tabula rasa, our remote control editor. So we're down here, and now I can edit the remote. So I can create my own remote, and I can share my remote online, and other people can now search for it and download it. So we're going to go in here and edit the remote, and now of course I can just move buttons around, double click them to give them functions. I can give them IR functions and PC functions. So for the end user, he shouldn't care whether it's an IR remote or a PC, or he just wants to press a button and something happens, right? I can add sounds to the buttons as well to kind of immerse you more in the experience, and I can change the backgrounds and have it be more you know, tailored to your exact needs. One of the things that's really cool though is the ability to be able to take pictures of remotes. So you can take pictures of any remote, and you can just hold it up here, and you can say, okay, I'm going to take that picture. And now you create hotspots and buttons around these, so that when you click on this, it says beep, 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 and does that remote. Now, the other thing you can do is you can draw your own remote. So now we're going to retake this remote picture and take a picture of, this is my concept of an ideal remote, right? So I'm just going to have this here and take this picture. So now I can use this in my library of IR remotes, or if this hasn't blown your mind yet, what we're going to do is just step back and just take a picture of our living room. And now you can place a button, a transparent button of your TV right here. So when you click the TV, it turns the TV on. When you click the DVD player, it turns the DVD player on, and so on. And once you use all that, it's very simple to you say done, and now you can swipe to different remotes. You can have multiple remotes, you can control anything. So you can see here, this button could be turning on the TV, this one could be doing other things. And then you can go to your, by now I've completely ruined my remotes, but you can go to these different remotes, and each remote can have multiple screens. So this is your remote control editor. You can pimp your own remote, you can download other people's remotes, you can change their remotes, and just use the things that you like about it.